Good morning, y'all out there in YouTube land. Just wanted to touch base with you for a moment. We're down here right now in Purcell at my girlfriend of long time's house, her sister and brother-in-law's house. I want to take a moment to brag about my nephew. Jackson got up this morning just shortly after I did. Parents are still in bed. It's about 7:30, 8 o'clock. We got up this morning, came outside. I said, Jackson, what are you doing? He said, well, I gotta go feed. What you don't see is back here behind their house, Jackson's quite a little showman. He shows Black Angus heifers, does about 7, 8 shows a year. The last show he did down here at County, I don't remember, I think he won breed champion, reserve breed champion. Oh no, he won a lot. He won a whole lot, and that takes a lot of responsibility, especially for a young man. He gets up every morning, goes out and feeds them, even before school. Gets up, goes out, feeds them. After we did that, we played a little basketball. I'm not any good at basketball, I'm telling you. But against a 12-year-old, I'm pretty good. After we played a couple games of horse, he said, well, I wonder if I can get the yard mowed and cut before my dad wakes up. I said, well, it's worth a try. Yesterday they got a new used John Deere riding lawnmower, and he was trying to use it. He just couldn't, it wouldn't start. Had a bear of a time trying to get it started yesterday. It hadn't been started in quite a while. He said, well, I can just get on the tractor and use the tractor. I ain't gonna lie, this kid knows more about farming and the tractor life than I do. And he sure enough hopped on the 70 horsepower John Deere, hooked on the finishing mower, and came out here and just went at it. He's made 3 passes already. He's trying to get done before his folks get up, because he says he wants to impress the parents. I tell you what, this boy tries real hard to keep his parents happy. Now, I ain't gonna lie, he got a little bit of the lazy bone in him, but don't we all every once in a while? Ooh, that sun's bright. Let's see if we take a walk back here to the back. You're gonna hear their dogs, Jude and Shadow. There's 1, 2, 3, and then his sister Avery, she shows many Herefords. Now I don't know what all Jackson's cows are named. They all have names, but to me they're just black cows. They all look like very well fed steak. But Avery has many Herefords. That's Sophia. And Sophia had a baby, and that's Rose. That's her baby. Avery's 5. And she shows her many Herefords. Yeah, you know deer season's coming up quick. You got one of the Angus over there making a rub on the tree. And then we got Jude. Say hi, Jude. And loudmouth Shadow. Hi, Jude. Hi, Jude. Just a good old weekend coming down, visiting some family and friends. Watched the Sooners last night whoop up on some UCLA Bruins. That was enjoyable. Other than that, not a whole heck of a lot going on. Jackson asked me whenever I came down, we came down yesterday, asked me if we were going to make a video. I said, well, we might. I said, it all depends on how much time we got. He is quite the character, quite the young man. And no, technically speaking, we're not related. But when you're as close to certain people as you can be without being actual blood, some people call it family. To be honest, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters one bit. You show love for one another, love for your fellow man and people in general. I don't think it matters if you're blood or not. These kids don't see me as not being blood. They come running up to me, Uncle Dave, Uncle Dave. I turned 40 years old day before yesterday. Oh, believe me, I'm feeling it. But I turned 40 years old. It really makes you step back and look at things a little bit different. I know there's probably some of you out there in YouTube land that would just say, 40's nothing. 40's no big deal. But I'm sure a lot of you went through the same things I did whenever I felt like I was turning 40. But coming down here, seeing the kids, seeing her sister Elizabeth, Lizzie, her brother-in-law Joel, who literally Joel and I, even when Julie and I were dating back in 2006 to 2008, Joel and I were like this. We still pretty much are. And to be honest, we almost always have been. That's one thing I will tell you I'm definitely grateful for and thankful for, is even when Julie and I split up in 2008, and we decided to get back together the very early part of this year, I called myself the ex that won't leave because I always stayed friends with the family, but they accepted me. Good people. Great people. People you want to call your friends or family. Or family, as people will say on Facebook and the good old social medias. Jackson's coming back down the front of the property right now. He's way off over there. Y'all can see him. Ooh, right there. Oh, no. Right there. Almost looks like he's playing, but I promise you he's not. He's working. He's been driving this big old John Deere for, God, I can think the last year and a half, 2 years. That means he learned when he was 10. 10 years old, I was barely driving a bicycle. This old boy driving a tractor. Buddy's really a good kid. Plays baseball. He's had some medical stuff going on this year that we're working through. He's working through. His family's working through. See if we can get him stopped in. So this is Jackson. Say hi, Jackson.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Owen?
Jamming to the tunes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we gonna get another video one of these days. Jackson will teach Uncle Dave how to drive a tractor. I don't know how to drive a tractor. Okay, I've driven a couple tractors before, but I've never been taught. Maybe I can get Jackson here to teach me how to drive a tractor. I'll teach him his jump shot. He can teach me how to drive a tractor. Maybe this year I'll put him on a turkey when we go turkey hunting. We might be able to work that out in the trade. What do you think?
Yeah.
That'd be all right? All right, I'll let you get back to jamming. Look, this boot got air conditioning, radio. Farming life must be rough. Step away from that sucker and let him get back at it. Well, I don't know how much else I'm going to say on the video. Hopefully just going to have a relaxing... Ooh, that sun is wicked. Hopefully just going to have us a good relaxing Saturday here with the kids. Hey, Sister Avery's not up yet. But we all know how them women like their beauty sleep. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video now. I'll just say y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll check you later.